I want to run a marathon, I was thinking. You know, I've run in a marathon, but just across. I ran one short ways, but I never ran one like the long way, you know what I mean?
All right, what is up, Ridgeline Nation? We are back and better than ever with a new edition of the Weekly Rundown. I'm your host, John Dolovacki. The other guy you'll see later is Wesley Harton.
John, hold up. I'm right here. No, over here. Like, look
Where?
to your right, stupid head, over that.
Which way, this way?
Yeah, to your right, yep.
Nice. How'd you get over there?
Yeah, I moved over there recently, so here I am. What's crack-a-lack in Ridgeline Nation? It's your better host, Wesley Harton. I cannot believe this is our 50th episode of the Rundown, and we want to say thank you to every Ridgeline Nation member who has followed us along on this journey, and we will continue to have more exciting things in the future. What are we talking about this week, John?
All right, so obviously we've got to talk about the big topic of COVID-19 news. We also have some race results that did happen over the past weekend. We got Paul Barty and a bunch of Strava stuff, so let's get into it.
Paul, my guy Barty, completed the weekly half again this week. That's 483 straight weeks. For someone who I give the title my guy to, we don't see eye to eye on many things. He claimed that daylight savings time is stupid. That's a stupid take, Barty. Nevertheless, Barty saw 0 deer, 3 cats, and 1 fox behind Kroger. I'm not sure if those are actual animals or innuendos for some other things. Only Barty and Hugh will know. We'll see you next week, Paul.
All right, so let's jump into some news topics. Our first real big news topic that obviously is affecting the whole globe right now is the COVID-19 coronavirus. And you know, with a lot of races being canceled out there, I think it's just really important to remind ourselves and, you know, just remember that, you know, it's the training, it's the process to get to that race. That's what it's all about for most of us. I guess I can't speak for everybody specifically, but, you know, just remember that and, you know, keep your head up and keep your training in. Don't stop your trainings. Go out there and get your runs if you can, if you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable, then don't go outside. You know, it is what it is. You know, you can get some exercises in the house. You can get some kettlebell or, you know, just regular body exercises, but, you know, just keep your head up and we'll all get through this. Wesley, you got any other takes on that?
I mean, yeah, just well said. I think it's different for every person, and as long as everyone's being responsible and doing what they have to do to get through this, I think we'll come out on top. So just be safe out there.
Yeah. Let's move into some race results that actually did happen, because apparently some people still had races, which is, you know, more power to them. What we got up, Wesley?
The Bel Monte Endurance Races took place over this weekend in George Washington National Forest. They have 3 distances, a 50-miler, a 50K, and a 25K. I am willing to go out on a limb and say that this may be the most scenic 50-miler in the springtime on the East Coast. In the 50-miler, we saw a resident from Columbus, Ohio take the top spot in this Virginia race. Some of you may recognize the name. Some of you may recognize this. Cue the track.
I got the horses in the bag, horse stock is attached.
Travis Zipfel is so much more than back on the horse. He is officially a top jockey. Travis finished in 7 hours, 58 minutes.
Are you really going to keep going with all that horse terminology?
Oh, you bet. Another runner who was in the money was Brian Rosicki, who finished 13 minutes behind Zipfel. Amy Rosicki ended up taking the top spot for the ladies with an impressive time of 10 hours, 30 minutes. I am curious to see how many times this husband-wife Rosicki combo has finished in the top spot at the same race. My bet is 5+ times. Haley Bellerby finished 22 minutes behind Amy, taking the 2nd spot. I know that I am penciling this race into my calendar for 2021. This looks like an epic event to kickstart your season, and having multiple distances is also huge. Awesome work to all Bel Monte Endurance runners.
All right, Ridge Runner Nation, if you haven't got a chance to check out our latest Ridge Runner live shows, make sure you head over to those videos. We'll link them in the description. You won't want to miss this banter between Tim Crow and Chadwick Robinson. There was some very serious shade and salt being thrown across the world over there, as well as epic adventures and stories about what it's like to run an Olympic Trails marathon told by Sarah Beal and Nate Ornoff. Those are available on Apple Podcasts, so subscribe and take us on the go next time you go for a run.
And now it's time for our Ridgeline news segment. One of my favorite things that I saw on social media this past week came from the Ohio Valley Running Company on Instagram. It appears they've officially received the TP 3000 and have plenty of it in stock. I wasn't fortunate enough to get some shipped out to me, unfortunately, but hopefully in the future I'm able to test out this product and see if the reviews about the moisture absorbing technology are true.
Due to the cancellation of the Boston Marathon this fall, we will see an unofficial marathon series that could be quite epic. Let's paint the picture for you. First, start off running only fall Boston Marathon ever in history to happen. Hopefully the only ever to happen, but you never know. Not a bad way to kick things off on September 14th with this. You also get to cool down, hop on a plane, and boom, Berlin. Run that marathon on September 27th. You don't even get to cool down because London is next week, October 4th. Take a little trip back to the US where you can take a small little nap, hit the Chicago Marathon the following week on October 11th. And then, at this point you should be tired and recovering. But, 3 weeks later, you're going to go and hit the New York City Marathon on November 1st, which apparently is the slower host's happy birthday.
Happy birthday, it's my birthday. You don't have to say happy birthday, but I appreciate it early anyway.
I know that Ben Gable has hinted at the fact that he wants to compete in all of these events. I've also seen a few other people who have certain goals set out, like run a sub 3:15 at each of these marathons. I think this fall marathon streak will be a very exciting time in the world of running.
Yeah, that'll be cool to see. Good luck to everyone that's going to be hitting the fall marathons this upcoming fall. According to Jim Diego, in his massive spreadsheet that he has put together, 251 races have been canceled or postponed due to COVID-19. These races only include half marathon distances and above, so think about all the local 5Ks that are not included in this number. What I found most interesting was the number of races that are going the virtual route instead of rescheduling for this year. The one that stuck out to me most was the Milwaukee Marathon doing this. They are shipping out your goodie bag items to your house, which includes a race tech shirt, the premium quarter zip, a finisher's medal, and a race bib. This is a super cool idea, and I think it's awesome that runners still get the chance to participate in this fashion. We will be on the lookout to see if other big city marathons follow suit.
Yeah, and to add to that, my race in the 7-mile bridge run at the end of March in Florida was canceled as well, but since they've already purchased all of the equipment, your medals, your bib, and your t-shirt, you can send a envelope to them and they will forward all that to you. And I'm considering day of to go find a bridge somewhere in Ohio and just go back and forth for 7 miles. But, I feel like I gotta earn that medal still.
For sure, and I think that's what a lot of people will end up doing. Obviously, a full marathon at the Milwaukee might be a little tough for some people to just go out and do it on a limb, but I know that they have a half marathon and some other shorter distances as well, like a 5 mile or whatnot. Mm-hmm. And so the fact that those people are still able to get out and maybe go for a run, challenge themselves still is super awesome to see. So it'll be cool to see you do your bridge run and everyone else in Milwaukee hopefully doing that as well.
All right, now for our Strava rundown, one of our favorite parts of the show and probably the most exciting part right now because y'all are still running, which is awesome. So if you want to get notice on the rundown, join the Ridge Runners Club on Strava by visiting that link in the description below. Wesley, what are you doing?
I'm getting side to side. I got this extra space now, so I'm really taking advantage of it.
Taking advantage of that side to side.
The Mo Marathon, which is held at Mohican State Park and is put on by Western Reserve Racing, was in fact canceled this past weekend, but it looks like a few runners got out there by themselves. Brad Uranich was one of the many people who decided to go have some fun at Mohican. Nice run.
The most beautiful pictures of the week come to us from Alyssa Chance, who spent some time on the Appalachian Trail this past weekend. We may need to create a segment of the week for best photos and put Alyssa's name in the title because she's always taking some of the best photos out there. I think it would be a good battle between her and Paul Barty, who also gets a lot of really good morning shots.
That's true.
Alyssa ran 20 miles with about 3,000 feet of elevation gain. Awesome work.
Yeah, epic photos as well. And our favorite group met again this weekend down in Athens, Ohio, and that would be the Trail Sisters group. It appears that they had 18 runners out for their run, and according to everyone's Stravas, everyone had an awesome time. I even saw a few extra people doing some bonus miles. Way to get after it, ladies.
And with that, thanks for tuning into this week's rundown from the Ridge Runners. Be sure to check back next week to stay updated on all things trail and ultra, mostly east of the Mississippi. In addition, subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that bell below if you would like to be notified every time we release a new video. And if you're enjoying our shows, please give it a share with your friends and hit that like button along the way. Like I said, I'm your host, John Dolovacki.
And I'm your better host, Wesley Harden.
and we'll see you next week on the Weekly Rundown.